Banana slices over Captain Crunch, that's what's up. Elmer Fudd harassing Daffy Duck, that's what's up. The magic touch is aptly wrapped up in his rabbit punch. Attackers dumping hazmat into the aqueduct, splash, that's what's up. Pattern makers acclimate to cabin fever, meter mapping, tapping out the dagger wave. Crashing grapple with the castaway, you crack the cuffs a little. Hack and slash, a little razzle dazzle, that's what's up. Ragtag, bunch, bag, launch heavy. The treasury keepers petty cash and bad luck panties. Came in a door, flash flood to the levee. Wearing paint made of mashed berries and blood of the Yeti. Bet the mathematics doesn't rattle us, that's what's up. It's adding up to a massive hole where the attic was. I'm in the alley where it smell of actual battlefront. And weed and coke and meth and crack and dust, that's what's up. Buzzing down the Ave, had the whole block shouting, that's what's up when I pass. Lead bags in the backseat, ruffles on the dash. Returning to the scene to free as monkeys out the lab. Dag, that's what's up. Goat legs, goat horns, damn it all. Plants all, scarecrows and no corn. You should see the whole horde climb down and go forth. Ghost world exports, rival town folklore, oh lord. Every atom cut to splatterpunk, predisposed to rabble rouse, batting down, that's what's up. At the lily pad, spilling nickel bags of funk, ducking all these silly fads, shit is whack, that's what's up. Lately I've been watching mostly horror flicks, people being disemboweled, demons doing parlor tricks, witches in the forest making supernatural stuff, creature on a killing spree, it's him or me, that's what's up. By Jove, roadside oddity, roam side roads that defy cartography, bat drum, snatch and run, ragamuffin, that's what's up. Missed you at the double back, catch you at the jackal hunt, hacks, that's what's up. Is that what's up? That's what's up. That's a pack of travelers acting savage to the maximum. Up before the other team, taut leash in each hand. It looks like I'm water skiing. Well, I'll be damned. Wrong day to reach land. Take the long way around and shake the unseen hand. Sun be a lamb, cold brew vanilla oat. Keep 'em coming till his every stupid cell explode. Wrap stickers on his travel mug, that's what's up. Key lime pie, graham cracker crust. I wouldn't trust a single one of y'all to crack the Dutch. Nobody's checking y'all like that's the stuff. That's what's up.
Shouting, finally! Take a number. The apple seeds rain at the point of slumber. 100,000 freaks on parade for the village hunter. My every whim acted upon's gone loopy, but I play a game called Let's Prepare Barnacle City for the indoor nuisance. I split the radius and go get a bellies. Reconnaissance, sleeping fossil genie bottle optimist breeze. Run for the fountain, but the fountain's a desert obstacle tease. Tummy full of sand, running man impossible. Stop. There's a wing in my gut and I'm all dust. Surf in the urban, I did or I certainly flush. One in the hands worth to atop the tallest cedar, but what lies inside my heart is off the motherfucking meter. The water ain't safe no more. I'm just trying to build myself to act as a truly better man. Damn, the water ain't safe no more. I'm just trying to be a solid oak tree for every child to call his name. The water ain't safe no more. I'm just trying to be the dream of every peasant the hurricane could offer. The water ain't safe no more. I'm just trying to be somebody I can talk to in the morning with a smile. The water ain't safe no more. in a 40 night chronologic hostage. Rusted hook in the lip of the monarch. Weightless anime idol, playing a man-made cycle. Hope floater, gloating inside carnal indifference till doom cops are slotting poacher quotas. I'm 20-something, pumping acrylic tomorrow sideways. Blazing passage with a map tattooed on the back of the class list. Sip so of course I lost cause, because a lost cause found don't mean you found the cause. That means you found a lost cause. Okay, now I've been here to role playing, slaying my hearing now. The benefit consumption for my peers steering the fly when it's incredible. Candy jackets turn numerals to sentinels, but bad apples ain't sweet and Cretan saddles ain't that memorable a ride. I'm Mozart with a focus on the side, hiding the inconsistencies of man behind wondering why. I'm a tiger striped ego, bivouac my progressions with a kindlings formulated through the flesh of the oppressors. God had a flask, I can prove it. You really think the 13 loops that new daughter spawned me a sober unit? Check potion. Address the ghost inside my TV with a ruler adhered to the backbone. Stone pusher. Yeah, 10,000 hackers deep in the movement. That's 20,000 crucial ruby heels clicking in unison. It's beautiful. I keep a stick inside my hand and carve my name inside every wall of a falling hologram. The water ain't safe no more. I'm just trying to build myself to act as a truly better man. Damn, water ain't safe no more. I'm just trying to be a solid oak tree for every child to call his name a car. Water ain't safe no more. I'm just trying to be the dream of every peasant the hurricane could offer. Water ain't safe no more. I'm just trying to be somebody I can talk to in the morning with a smile. Water ain't safe no more. Water ain't safe no more. Listen to me. Water ain't safe no more. Water ain't safe no more. Sorry.
Push all my convictions through the Neumann, but you people still defending the police are fucking poison. I make hits as fast as I can. I make hits as fast as I can. Blood wrestling as I all fucked up from holding up the sky all yuck. My wires all crisscrossed. I'm equally happy to rap and get lost. Old crow mag throwing scrap chest, y'all. Death walking is a stress call. Horse fly back, stroking through the bread bowl. Bed sores, bad hair, race on bad nose. Make bad songs, you can twirl a bad stash too. Nano, styles like wild javelinas, stampeding over Bob Dabalinas with a boomerang bow, slingshot and ocarina. Rock shock, not the property of any knockin' reaper. All these posers, aggy and unsheltered, came to the party like a pox on the culture. Flip the rook, kiss the cook.
Just some tribute with a trickster and gorilla suit. Then you're questioning your own account of things. Maybe that close encounter wasn't how it seemed. Find me in the truck, sizing other drifters up. High C in the cup. Yo, I'll be in the cut. The cut. Yo, I'll be in the cut. Woo! Woo! Yo, I'll be in the cut. Yo, I'll be in the cut. Woo! Woo! Ooh. Trap doors open up and swallow my lame gifts. You're welcome to stop in, just watch what you say next. I get them saying less at the station that doesn't take requests. We play from traded cassettes from the straight to VHS. We read off trivial pursuit cards from the Goodwill. Porting bagels from Long Island to a mountain over Whoville. Then repelling to the foothills. Waving from the wavy lane. Radio silent, running errands on an 80s shape. Radio flyer, pulling prey to the fire. I'm in the area ashy, my name engraved on my lighter. Swap myself into a frame at the neighborhood diner. That's the kind of game we admire. Rooftop a night market, I am marking a thin crowd. I shimmy down the closest pole, behold the old get in, get out. Dicey little mutt, winding other littles up. Hide your chicken club. Yo, I'll be in the cut. Cut. Yo, I'll be in the cut. Woo! Woo! Yo, I'll be in the cut. and wizards and vigilante justice and simple family functions that should come with panic buttons and learning how to always hunt your supper standing up when jump up, tuck spin, land on one knee, fist down, split this town along Jump Street. Where you learn that one? I actually never done that before. I blacked out and death becomes you and yours. Woke with blood in my mouth, went to wash about the Applebee's, cut my hair and disappear into the commonality. Then hear about some massacre on the news at 11. What kind of monster would be moving so reckless? If it's up, then I give a fuck who approve of the message. I'm in the mood to mush a lieutenant, come root for the menace. Ooh, hiding in the shrubs, high, you're riding in the mud. Might be in a cult. Yo, I'll be in the cut. The cut. Yo, I'll be in the cut. Woo! Woo! Yo, I'll be in the cut. The cut. Yo, I'll be in the cut. Woo! Woo! Ooh. Several hours you were on the ground punching the air. I'm alive, one of infinitely under repair. Some people call me Aesop Rock, some is somebody there. Somebody's not, and it's more than a passive vacancy. It's less than zero people stealing baguettes out the bakery. Witness like who wasn't that? En route to prove a negative and losing, trying to enter antimatter into evidence. Break the expletives. Back in holy country where the neighbor's cat is missing and no coyote is hungry. And every lizard leaping. I'm every bit indecent, aiming for whoever presently king of the tetrahedron. The funny part is who would even want to sit up there? Throne schmoan, I'm home in a Herman Miller chair, working, hunched over something, blowing smoke, Kirby on his lap, purring, cervical spine chirping, chills. It's perfect, certain as the plaid shirt, tag reads Kirkland. I walk around late, cross the bridge back, never passed the quiz for a bridge troll's trick bag. Even if he offers 3 guesses, I appreciate the interest, but will not be taking questions. I will be taking any route I want, including dead ends, to any place I want, including all the many heavens. But it's mess out here. I heard it's a mess there too. Remember when the smoke starts blowing and your eyes start stinging and your throat starts closing, what a little fresh air can do. By the first red sliver of day stars, somebody went and freed a couple chickens in the graveyard. Weird flex, but I like a weird flex. I like an odd duck who adheres to a spirit quest per se. Fish swim in circles where he curdles. Dogs purr, birds fly inverted. Perps turn to serpents, but the waves are yay high. The surface way up, and ocean water rain sustain the grapevine. Get barreled, get spat through space-time. Beats the way you dress strange, different plane and dateline. Before the stop, stare and questionnaire. Bitch, I dress like a rocket man everywhere. Pops had a pinball machine from the 60s. I can still hear it ringing when I'm pinging off epiphanies. Ping, 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 there go the king of zing, who made it up the precipice and never kissed a pinky ring. Rappel through a skylight once a week, or feel like I'm someone I don't wanna be. I used to party with animatronic Chuck E. Cheese. Any celebrities I met since then were fucking weak. The door knocker talks might make you solve a riddle before you bother the boss. Y'all get off my lawn, it's a Bob Ross. And no eye contact with the shop dogs. It's mess out here. I heard it's a mess there too. Remember when the smoke starts flowing and your eyes start stinging and your throat starts closing, what a little fresh air can do. Around a room, folk noping out in tools, in confession by the morning, tenants going down the tubes, people
and out they dogmas after pausing all his moves. The walk is not a mathematics that is taught in schools. The wave is not as innocent as bopping to your favorites. When you opt in as a comic on the dais, I'm saying, when you lock in as a tile in the mosaic, any play as if your molecules can take it. My molecules are holding. I hear you, but I'm picturing my happy place. Somewhere in the smoke and mirrors, Holy Spirit activate. Active or acclimate. A rocket give an actual fuck. The universe will catch up and recalibrate. That's what's up. Had to AWOL off the Wayfair. It was that or blow his top and drop you all at doggy daycare. I better find the crystal and return before you fizzle on the way there. Crowdfunding train fare, yo. I'm in the wind. I show up on a whim. I whip around the woods. I rattle every limb. I dip into the city. I agitate the Sims. I crash into the house. Maybe take it for a spin. Instantly ejected from my office chair to haul off and punch a couple cars. Say I'm walking here. Office square with snow tires on its chest piece. And eyeglasses sticking up to start a fire next week. Pour a million, not some arbitrary parking ride to get your party parted from the party side. Starry eyes, sorry. I know you plan for satin black and stark white. The truth is harvested in areas that marbleize. Zero time for the bullshit. He said eating sushi, closing deals at a full sprint. The dotted line wolf print. Dollar sign eyeballs, ever mismatched with other slot machine icons. Wire walker, the watcher over your diorama. Dive bomber, divide, conquer, and find water. Nightcrawler, I'm eye-poppingly not right. Never mind what's in the pot pie, yo. I'm in the wind, I show up on a whim. I whip around the woods, I rattle every limb. I dip into the city, I agitate the Sims. I crash into the house, maybe take it for a spin. When he cut his palm and bleed on the altar, things change. Lights blinking, earth shaking, people taking sick days. Ghosts in the graveyard, ring the bell 6 ways. Coffin splinters situated underneath the fingernails. Sails searching for the holy grail of zingers. The mingus of digs that shrink wizards into interns. Kingdoms into cinders, entire ecosystems into digits. Dust to dust, it's just business. Trust, the stick and move, rock and strafe. I'm in the spot like a cardboard box with legs. Pop up, shock and dismay. Pop down, just a prop that cannot be explained. It's a problem. The oddly off-course nor'easter playing possum wakes and orders up a 12-egg omelet. Light shooting out from under the door. One thing before you fetch whatever's tucked in the drawer. I'm in the wind. I show up on a whim. I whip around the woods. I rattle every limb. I dip into the city. I agitate the Sims. I crash into the house. Maybe take it for a spin.
Bridges, not spoons, and I only burn the bridges, hitching life in locked rooms. Passive optical assessment, bound to blossom festive, knock on wood. Salute the little lonely troglodyte that could.
Gotta throw your hands up.
I turn a staff to a snake in back. You day crack, shake up 5150 and shades and a fake staff. Dirt bike made of 5 burst spikes. Uphill, tabletop frames on Dutch kill, crush kill, maker bot, coin op, arcade pump, talking arcane science. Dark age pull. 4 eyes, card base, Barcade iron on, pork lines, orange age, dark brains dying out. No mulligans, crowbars, birdcage, cold, colonize Mars on Earth Day, and surface from the cellar door like worms into the petrichor. Messenger, better get a vessel for a Tetra scored. Zilch, Cowabunga homies call me press ignore. Devastating energy exploding in this Tesla coil. Farm-baited breath and temperamental tremors. That's what I'm in a wave, except for son of his fingers. And I never lost tic-tac-toe to a live chicken for the footage. I'm off cam, dynamite fishing. The diamondback rattles in his holy grail. A boat colony collapse via gross betrayal. 3 wolf moon shirt, 2 shoes, 1 sock. Wore the same hoodie every day like Mum Ra, but follow the regenerated rebel flesh. Out of sorts, out of water, suicidal catch a fish. Still got a conviction in this, we should be together, let's forevermore.
for. Invasive radio ricochet off the silver foil. Trash can fire looking for a kill to killer spoiled quickly. Purveyors of fine hijinks. I know, this is why we can't have nice things. I prefer to skip the pleasantries. Flip the diner table, nip and time for final jeopardy.
I'll send you back to the bowels you're born from. I raised a glass when you swallowed your forked tongue. I recognize your counterfeit confidence. Got me convinced that the crime is the consequence. You're a derivative of bullshit, literal, the unoriginal. That's why you're miserable. We had to pick up the pieces, it wasn't difficult. I guess you didn't know your impact was minimal. The opposite of opportunism. Your costume is so transparent, now you're virtually invisible. There's no such thing as a typical individual. There's nothing left except fuck you on principle. 7th of September, still running a temperature. Smoking like an ember, drinking like an amateur. Tripping like your grandpa at the strip club without his pills. Make it rain, $2 bills.
Okay, magpies, hoarders, and allied forces who lick zigzags being dragged by horses. Transcribe stories and patterns of pins dropping. Skin bores and exaggerated limb lopping. Slow Mozart, no I've never heard of knocking. Might have burst in on it, splits of skin popping. Opt out, silver on the eve, I know same. Locating aim for the token propane tank bang. Follow from a pulling of hair to a homecoming sullied by a skull and a spear. It's for the human resources issue, the public affair. Reciprocity is a pestilent compulsion affair. And ultimately not fulfilling. Concurrently that rigid upper lip and grudge are crippling. The wonder queens of bitching. Armchair hater, I wouldn't piss on your coffin, but when I see your picture I draw dicks on it. The ozone breakaway tuck, soul chicken wire ribs, paper mache guts, pipe cleaner mustache, rope hands, Google eyes, macaroni gas face, no plan to humanize. You are now rocking with the worst, nothing up his sleeve, nothing here is what it seems. Paranormal weather, mysteriously disappearing bees, not to mention the collateral delirium it breeds. Jeez, forgive him any dicey past, he's from a tiny town called Death's Icy Grasp, and he don't get out much, but when he do it's Beatlemania. Do not be asleep at the feet of his dealer's radius. Too charitable off for any average Joe. Some real estate between the big mouth Billy Bass and Jackalope. Cozy in a moment of bliss. Snatch your food off the plate. Snatch your goat off the bridge. No shit. Oh, and don't fool with his cool. We're gonna need more fuel. Table hopper, do us fun away and made you time on the safety goggles on. Bugs going splat, splat.
Here we go, happy holidays. July 4th, 1981, candles of a Roman ilk unloaded from a Chevy truck into the Homer folks had built. Patio was charcoals and extended fam and folding chairs, safely arced around the yard to focus on the smoking flares. Couple cousins, uncles, aunts, mostly grown-ups, couple brats. Baby Ruby's only 2, she's too close to the jumping jacks. Mommy scoops her to the house, buckles up the booster seat, rolls her to the storm door, let her lawn for all the lunacy. Telephone distracting mom, Ruby wriggles at her strap, fingers push the plexiglass, she's off into the Sour Patch. Past the pyrotechnics, undetected and invisible. Woke the sleeping beagle, skipping toward the kidney swimming pool. Off into the yawning blue, the splash would mum the rocket ships. Ruby's lungs were filling by the time her kin were cognizant. Many sprung and spurned down, all arrived belated, but the beast she had earlier stirred had been alert since waking up. Canine let his gainer fly, watertop commotion grow. Howling guests assume the cloven hooves succumbed to Delcy Doe. Frenzied and congested deck, parked to let the elders see. Soggy beagle gently dragging Ruby in his yellow teeth. Laid his tiny body in the sun before her father's feet. When she choked the liquid through her bluish lips, he dropped his knee. Helped the headache convene, Talus shaking Ruby off. EMT confirmed the save, everybody say good dog.
When I don't know how to act, I climb into my car and
broken channel. I burn a coma candle when the flame fades. Consider my flatline a soldier sample. We them cats talking noise behind that New York trash heap with a stench and commuter briefcase replaces a bad sleep. And it's the work of zigzaggers versus piggyback flashers, training generation fallout. Waterfall, bricklayer, pin cushion crawl out. There's smoke in my iris, but I painted a sunny day on the insides of my eyelids, so I'm ready now. What you ready for? I'm ready for life in this city, and my wings have grown almost enough to lift me. I'm a dinosaur with Jones Beach in my hourglass, passing the time with serial killer coloring books and bags of marbles. Don't tell me you ain't the droid that held the max of the sharples. Don't tell me Lucifer and God don't carpool. This is our school. I'm not trying to graduate to life with a personalized bar stool, head in a jar on the desk, feet dangling in a sharp man, please. My name stands for my being, and my being stands for the woman who stood and braved the storm to raise the sea. Brother, sun, sister, moon, mother, beautiful. Yeah. Middle sibling suitable, but far from son of excellence. Beckoned a long time ago I was to where the wishers wish, but missers miss. I slept through my appointment, sorta liquid dreams of 1,000 babies solidify and pick the rose. The will to the second I introduced myself as nervous. Well, it appears the scars of learning have spoken. Some are burning, some are frozen, some deserve tall tales, some wrote them. Some are just the brutal repercussions of devotion. Honor all of the above, cause everything leads to erosion. Now where I live, there's a homeless man. He sits upon a crane, makes a rusty trumpet sound like the music that angels make. Now if you ever come visit me, I suggest you watch the show. Tell him Aesop Rock sent you just to hear his horn blow like this. Their bruises well, I'm yet to lose that hunger, but only time can tell. Prodigal son with a prodigal wish to sew that prodigal stitch and crucify a bigot voodoo doll on 2 popsicle sticks. Your name is ambiguity, my name is something hands can't hold, but hearts part oceanscapes just to watch the starlit unfold. It's like sketching a circle in the dirt with a pointed stick, knowing the wind will kill it someday. Still it calls my burning wish for now, and if I plow the fields that don't guarantee plentiful harvest, but starving artists die. I set my alarm for 5 o'clock. Idols block survival crops, the cycle stops for nothing. The Bible squawks revival as winos flock by the hundreds to the opening. The scarlet carpets greeting the duel, leading the stubborn mule to cruel rug burn, which y'all numb from gut fuel. I administer eclipse. Ain't no motor like a martyr-made motor, cause a martyr-made motor don't quit. I am an epiphany. I am web-foot mammals, channel surfing my way to the top. Tugboat in the bottom with no holes poked in the nozzle. I fed them bedlam, diluted in limelight to that rookie boogie, graduated hostile. Then a vehicle is grandeur, interfered over the media. In the second, my halo ran out of helium, demoted to Thorn crown. And talk about numbskull, I'm bound to a stencil called symmetry, but my energy's a rental. So I take this now to say, senorita, for holding a flame to a lost wick. Thank you, James Anthony, for the band-aids on my ego. Y'all are family for life. I'll take that bullet to preserve you. I wanna be something spectacular on the day the sun runs out of batteries. Attach my fashion to the casualties of anarchy. Save my nickels up to buy that homeless man a brand new horn and sit up on his crate as a witness to beauty born like this. Meanwhile, looking down runway, the dumb way. Headed for the river, this is jump day. I've been playing in the streets all day. Meeting with the B team, being in the way. Ease in, show a couple T to the prey. Ease out, peace out, see you in the fray. What's up? 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 I step into the room in the usual attire for a handshaking man in a suit on fire. I've been dividing up the diocese, nuking the goofy hierarchies, and Eyedea and the loaders to be neutralized entirely. I could be a neutral consultant for any fight or flight, or slithering behind the line and hit him with the high and by the by. Had to take 5 from the bright screen to run around the neighborhood yelling, I smite thee. Feels good, don't it? A whole new component to ruining your atonement. The Navy Kurt beanie pulled low to hold his hair back. Fat hands usher in a lamb to the ear tag. And still here after sampling a local tear gas. Cheers, the inquisitive meerkat nears. Daytime downtown chucking out the knuckleball. Midnight Brit box cream of wheat butter. So I've been playing in the streets all day. Meeting with the B team, being in the way. Ease in, show a couple T to the prey. Ease out, peace out, see you in the fray. What's up? 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 You know, man, fucking up the program, building with the wrong folks, shutting up for no man. What's up? You know, fam, summertime snowman, bringing in the bad news, shutting down a whole jam. I can unzip my skin and climb out. The before and after pics are identical. Like how? Takes a couple seconds, and I do it every 30 on a never-ending loop for the better part of eternity. None stay fresher than a drum break collector with the stakings in the trunk and a regular wave vector. Take shelter, I'll be hiking through the wildflowers under white lightning, over mudding up the lighthouse just to hit the lights and give it something from the grindhouse. Find land, find a damn roof, find higher ground. Sounds dire, the barbed wire crowned outlier, the dark night cloud outliner. I'm 0 to 60 before they ever set the timer, then continue through the finish line and route to Ursa Minor. Versed in the unfun, prepped for the unfair, 24/7 like it's high noon somewhere. I've been playing in the streets all day, meeting with the B team, being in the way. Ease in, show a couple T to the prey. Ease out, peace out, see you in the fray. What's up? 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 Something else's skin on, melted butter king prawn, drinking from the dog's bowl. You be at the dog park, ninja at the log roll. Ralph on keys, house on a haunted hill. Go a couple rounds in the bull pit. Trolling where the map is black, attracted to the lawlessness. Back and forth and back, I'm tracking your marauders in. Black flag, flyer, rag, tag, attire, snack bag. Cat dad, stay away from crack and all that jazz. Hair like crabgrass, spine made of butter. Got my nose from my mother. My eyes change colors. The energy that cannot be contained by paint by numbers cannot be restrained with basic nails and lumber. I get the shutter shaking. The fun is taking power from the nobles and returning home to share with other Powerball hopefuls. I'm on the front porch about facing bannermen. Manners of the maddest hell, it also takes animals in. Dirty birds, bad dogs, trash cans, lab chimps, hanging trespassers by the ankles. Thanks management. Inventor of the artificial rose, squirting water from the pocket up the party goer's nose. Fly inside an ice cube, disappearing pen ink, cobras in the mix nuts. This guy's thought of everything. There's more of everything, well, there's less rescuing. Everything else in abundance. Get you a second, come up and sold at the press of a button. Something to quell the gumption. Y'all headed for self-destruction, end of discussion. Get well, or welcome to utterly unwelcome. The Norman Rockwell that went Orwelli in seconds. Now the normals need a network of lenses with motion sensors and hold the camera phones like loaded weapons. Oh heavens. Out here where it's out there,
My head up in the clouds, how's the weather down there? Foul air filtered through a crew neck pulled up. Thousand airs hanging out a full-length school bus on a full tank. Fools like who the fuck, me the fuck. People throwing TVs, other speakers on freaky stuff. Apricot foot peel booties on. Oatmeal hair mask, breakfast scented moonwalk. Oatmeal Air Max float across the catwalk in rare form. Pageant wave mistaken for a bear attack. Leaving tacks on a chair and floor. So there's that. I could throw a playing card that lay between your praying hands. Matter of fact, open up, holy fuck, pay the man. Pop a can of snakes, sold around the branches break. Breaking through the amber, popping frozen cotton candy grapes. Rate the modus operandi, one the proper fancy. It's mostly a melodrama till it's summoned Thomas Clancy and bam. Final Fantasy's ramping with fire damage. Hide the jerry cans, scramble with the clandestine. Every man, I'm everywhere. Nanny cam, teddy bear, neighborhood manhunt champion. Scan the shrubs, hello there. Cello playing several houses over. From the vaults of Vivaldi to the ST of my sojourn. Get I'm walking like a street in Miss Covert. I'm making gum with my fingers and take a knee behind the sepia Corolla. I've been sneaking up the shoulder, easy peeking around these corners. If the freaks are out this evening, is it even paranoia? Hardly. Still I hit 100 Mississippi as a hunter out to cut up any other color penny in the mix. Oh yeah, go mega. In the trench where it gets so extra. I'm on it. Go AWOL. Get yourself out from behind an 8-ball. Okay, go stupid. Take a piece, take another, no bullshit. Get busy. Go dum-dum. Always hit the ground running with the bum rush. Exhale, elephant man. I yell and shout and let the mountain feel the edge of my hand. I know you getting claustrophobic when those checkers advance to separate you from your checkered band. This head of Edison lamp might camp out in the front yard, frozen under golden stars. Wake up with the sun, grab my stuff out the canopic jar and go. I'm half math over graph paper, the other half bat around Pascal's wager, and I see a class clowns and mad cow behavior. Don't back down every time the bath out taper. I ain't even breaking at the bottleneck. A Mach 1 holding up Medusa, disembodied head. This is kamikaze over common sense. Rocket fuel stains, polka dot the poly cotton blend. Hey, oh yeah, go mega. In the trench where it gets so extra. I'm on it. Go AWOL. Get yourself out from behind an 8-ball. Okay, go stupid. Take a piece, take another, no bullshit. Get busy. Go dum-dum. Always hit the ground running with the bum rush. Sitting in the middle of my web, waiting for the very next 6 legs to misstep. Pick a sticky thread, visit the vivisection, infinite. Dip a toe into the tizzy, get your pivot reconsidered. We consider every kill to be a chicken neck and gizzard, even if it isn't. It is rock, paper, scissors. Cold slang, move around the room in odd geometry. Catch, throw it back, it's a volley to spot the novelty. Act, too true, too living, nothing left to prove and still maneuver the minutia different. Through the futurism, out the prison, postmodern. Harlem Globetrotter tickets, no ghost riders. My superpower is divining open diners, no matter the current local time or broken social climate. There's one. Bacon so fragile when you touch it with a fork, it should break up in a shrapnel like crack. Oh yeah, go mega. In the trench where it gets so extra. I'm on it. Go AWOL. Get yourself out from behind an 8-ball. Okay, go stupid. Take a piece, take another, no bullshit. Get busy. Go dum-dum. Always hit the ground running with the bum rush. you can be the people you're supposed to. And friends, I hope that talk that shit you talk, it helps you deprogram. In the cloak of night, holy water folding knife, pants that unzipping the shorts, plants you can smoke or apply, rolling bullies in a ball, pulling ear, poking eye, focusing these stooges out to multiply and cultify. Palm coin hands, ace can't join hands, quarter out of tour, steer him toward toyland. Bon voyage in my best Bugs Bunny voice. You either skull and sword or entirely null and void. Sonny boy, I'm the worst pop y'all see. Sewer caps pop off, birds sing the door theme. Sinkholes open, people jumping out of offices. Some take hostages, others make offerings. Ketchup on his A shirt, nothing up his sleeve. Flying saucer in what color you want it to be. That's that future primitive initiative. That VR simulation for some prehistoric guinea pig. Time traveling, Da Vinci flying his first drone. Beethoven's first mode, Bell's first burner phone. A race with the same frames he wore in 84. Ancient crystal on his neck from an adjacent world. I'm so old I done come around the other side. Young again, hunger up another kind, plug him in. Son, I get him ugly crying, I get him calling home, I get him kicking dirt, intrinsically it's all I know. Friends, I hope you find what you need to find so you can be the people you're supposed to. And friends, I hope that talk that shit you talk, it helps you deprogram. I'm a fifth horseman, Tom and Jerry, I know how to bottom out and where the bodies are buried. Where the friendlier goblins that gobble every copper penny you got. Then check your pockets when your pendulum stop. Then dig your plot up just to check them again. Then dig your plot up again. There's metal fillings we can swap for the rent. I've been anonymous so long I'm like a prop on a set. I might start knocking on my coffin door, I'm not even dead. Okay, stained glass windshield, block looking sanctified. Angel white lights, pedestrians get evangelized. Vangelis on, out go the vandals. Long night of throwing drop shadows on Sanskrit. Scram, me and you and Shiva doing what Shiva do. We don't need an escort to your squeamish leader, peekaboo. I don't need a yes you may, already passed the best you got up in your kitchen, checking baby pictures with your friends and mom. First day of school, Pikachu for Halloween. Summer camp talent show, photo on Santa's knee. We upped it up for like an hour over Jasmine tea. She asked if I would spend Thanksgiving with the family. Same J-Fish ashtray I used to use in 06, fixed with Kintsugi glue. Still catching ash and occasional chew juicy fruit. Learned everything I know from Scooby-Doo. Friends, I hope you find what you need to find so you can be the people you're supposed to. And friends, I hope that talk that shit you talk, it helps you deprogram.
Integrated Tech Solutions, building a bridge to a better tomorrow.
Resources, networking, applications, solutions.
ITS is a system of lifestyle and industry applications designed to curate a desired multi-experience. Using a unique hybrid of machine learning and on-site Scrum sessions, our specialists have redefined tech-centric problem-solving.
Disrupt, innovate, refine, advanced systems.
ITS, offering streamlined implementation of attainable solutions.
ITS is not responsible for any instances of bodily injury or economic downturn that may occur while using ITS patented technologies. All ITS patents are understood as living patents and may not perform as originally intended. Applicants are expected to live within the ITS housing and nutrient grid. ITS sound bath is understood to still be in beta form. ITS is not a cult.
2.5 million years ago, a friend of mine made a tool from a stone and defended his tribe's technology. Sorry for the technical term, it's a wheel and a fire and the rest is a blur. Throw a theorized plot in the pot with applied science, let it fit. I bet it streamlines your environs, yeah. What the resource look to the grotto. The method isn't free until the mechanism follow that. Technology, innovate a difference, a feat of engineering, a system made efficient. The reason a condition, complication, and revision where the user reach to build a more sophisticated widget. Idiot, tired of games, Bronze Age, Iron Age, weaponry in stellar form, shelter finer by the day. Livestock and vegetables and roads behind the hideaway. Mesopotamia the motherfucking lion cage. If it's out of the bag, then it's out of the bag. If it's out of the bag, then it's out of the bag. If it's out of the bag, then it's out of the bag. Now that is a powerful cat. Now that is a powerful cat. Now that is a powerful. You take a labyrinth, a pulley, and a winch and a wedge. You get a labyrinth of aqueducts and pyramid steps. Before the Jesus Archimedes on that miracle tech. Gear 0, you can build a future rear in its head. Put a shoe on a horse, shoot a man with a gun. Steam powered bifocals and mechanical funk. Manipulate electricity, no it cannot be done. Yes it can, ain't a damn that could cancel the flood. True to human curiosity. At the tree of knowledge, pulling genies out of bottles, stealing from Leonardo's. Plane, train, auto, hauling space age cargo. Bizarro technology, every day is tomorrow. Telegraph, telephone, you can blur a door, simple Kitsy from my cousin G, that's a gum in Sydney. You could write a letter with no paper, you could fix anything with a laser. If it's out of the bag, then it's out of the bag. If it's out of the bag, then it's out of the bag. If it's out of the bag, then it's out of the bag. Now that is a powerful cat. Now that is a powerful cat. Now that is a powerful cat. You could get a robot limb for your blown off limb. Later on, the same technology could automate your gig, as awesome as it is. Wait, it gets awful. You could split an atom willy-nilly. If it's energy that can be used for killing, then it will be. It's not about a better knife, it's chemistry and genocide and medicine for tempering the heck in a projector light. Landmines, Agent Orange, leaded gas, cigarettes, cameras in your favorite corners, plastic in the wilderness. We cannot be trusted with the stuff that we come up with. The machinery could eat us, we just really love our buttons. Technology, focus on the other shit. 3D printed body parts, dehydrated onion dip. You could buy a jet ski from a cell phone on a jumbo jet. GECHNOLOGY, it's the ultimate.
Geography, medical research, automated teaching, distribution, better health, unknown factors.
If it's out of the bag, then it's out of the bag. If it's out of the bag, then it's out of the bag. If it's out of the bag, then it's out of the bag. Now that is a powerful cat. Now that is a powerful cat. Now that is a powerful cat. A little something plucked from the Port Authority Duncan. Fritter still in his fingers, exquisite corpse and curmudgeon. I stick a fork in a forgery like a sword in the stomach. Hit the corner store for cash and corner Formula One and down the run into whatever local folklore summon. A pair of horns in the forest, dividing tourist and luggage. Urban apparition back in the building and hacking flat screens. Something a mother could love and Monster Hunter maltreat. How to beat a porterhouse seer, who's asking? Oil in a skillet, 6 minutes each, faster than fat. Pat of butter had to bat it past the biome. Sometimes you gotta pass a pack of matches to the pyro. And when the pirates eat, you sneak a rabbit to the coyote. Then plant a couple trees and hope it average to a high note. Behind the door, another door, it's torture to the prying eye. Another 4 or 5, it's sure to climb to my oh my. I die inside and all the whining turned to Avaraft. My second life, I'm like the lino with the lighter box. Get in line with how we loom in a swamp. It's when no matter what you grew up on, the future is goth. It's when no matter what your shoes are, do the hooligan bop. In fact, let's bring out every shoe that we've mocked. I was being an ass, splendor bender in a source with the radicals. Clash with the officers, talk to the animals. Look, you could be the hero of the whole thing. You could be the watcher in the wait. You could be the likes of which we ain't seen, just not today. No, not today. Just not today. Just not today. No, not today. No, not today. Just not today. No, not today. The bonobo recognizes its reflection, immediately followed by the signs of hypertension, and how the science fails you when you center-files convention. There's nothing in the text about the ventures I excel in. There's nothing in the rect about the shell that I'm myself in. spoon before the noodles up and crawl away. Tunnel through the undergrowth, this foam, think he on a plane. Duty calls for the baddest brute in Baldur's Gate. Wide stripe rugby, in with the summer sword, out with the golden coin purse and cursed monkey paw. File it with the Bobby Brady tiki, and things that could potentially accommodate a genie. I write postcards from after the afterburner, where we're hoping someone put a backup version on the server first. But first, the block party hand burglar, who also fill a thermos up with punch made of sherbet and skirt. To the moon, the sometimes astronauts, 3-to-1 ignition like a sunrise at Anchor Watt, aiming at your avatar, bringing y'all the breaking news, breaking up your little club, steady ricocheting fools. You could be the hero of the whole thing. You could be the watcher in the wait. You could be the likes of which we ain't seen, just not today. No, not today. Just not today. Just not today. No, not today. No, not today. Just not today. No, not today. Just not today. Just not today. Just not today. No, not today. Golden hours like mom tripping. You come down here right this instant. Sits on the front step, chips and a sunk is dumb for a sunk is break the pick. When I click, it's difficult to pick one. I depict the wisdom in a particular condition like plain old birds on the same old food fight. Rebranded and draped in a good light. Boat break from a day at the bullfight. Or to come pray in the radiant bullseye. I don't blame y'all, the force awakens on Flatbush Avenue, forest bathing. Blood pressure ain't a touch extra. My cholesterol back to nothing special. Skin clear and my legs strong and my spine fused and my grain gone and bodega spangled in a mere 35 octillion lumens at a low angle through incense smoke from a folding table. It's basically nature's stolen cable till it ain't. Time is a pick to the ice. Right when you chillin', it be tipping at the vibe. Most tipper hadn't slipping to the high, but I dip into the grid, rats sniffing out the mines like. Like pop wild and it's coming in hot, trying not to fight it. That helicopter, that 5-0 siren, CD squawking, bomb-those vice grips. I mean Brian Eno mixtape, my ego lifeless, adrift in the eye of the side quest. Sign me, please don't feed the wildlife unless don't need to mislead the night shift. Sun is whirlwind, country or out flush from the brush pen, Kim Jong-G swirling. Junkyard cars, love seats and house pets all swept up in a one beast still up, y'all. Bring your adult teeth and move in the lows. A pulse and a juice with the pulp. Midnight pushing up, seeing Katamari. Birds little long man, what army, huh? Lows the weaver in the wheat hour speaking, I'm low in the ether. I can see him in a earth tone low, hat and throwback shoes like guts so at Easter. I can bounce ideas off an angel, a demon, or any other brand of Cthulhu. I can rinse in the ambient wind, but I can't relate the intangibles. Crystals in the handle of my hammer to the hammer like. Crystals in the handle of my hammer to the hammer like. Crystals in the handle of my hammer to the hammer like. Crystals in the handle of my hammer to the hammer like. I'm two next. Punks jump to get suplexed. My 2 cents, y'all fucked up. Come buddy up with these moose heads to get blood and guts in my work clothes. And no turncoats and no funny stuff. I go turbo, you do run and get chaperone back to bumblefuck. Rabbit holes on rabbit holes with no longer bounce, just dominoes. I might reappear with some vagabond who yell dirty words to a traffic cone. Ain't shit, but some sick joke. I don't mix well with this milk toast.
Day ones get wished well, but I give hell to these bridge trolls. Go late night, I'm no sane, I'm so gone. Don't change, I ain't old school, I ain't new school. I'm more no school like snow days. Stowaways start popping out. Posse up in y'all stomping grounds. Mainstays turn nomad, still no match for these box towns. Smokestack, I'm dead inside. 4 wheels, 1 hill ride. 2 hands, 10 little fingers, 1 shit grin, 2 pectiles, all pressurized. Ante up, my tantrums on full tilt. Drum roll, come talk tough, I'm like cough, so bullshit.
10 fingers in your weed jar. This whole world is like VR. 3 shows at the weed bar. All hokey and yeehaw. Keep plucking your guitar. See part, the price is right. Free car, we are Bar Barker, much darker, Black Parker, Fat Marker, Mike Stalker, metal face, more bodies than a night stalker. Ramirez, sits slowly, he says, she says, prefer to follow her. Let's see this, you swing legs, ridiculous, hero shine, zero swine, green eggs, pack out more whiny rappers that's more annoying than teen kids. Villain crush, green ducks into 5 powder, villain ducks, pop crush, feel rush, feel up on the grill nuts. No pause, rappers, old broads, no bras, violating all smoke laws, white lies, folklores, bleed out, no gauze, zombies with the headsets, nah, he's not dead yet. Centuries find armies and these death threats.
Take a breath before we sink into the depth of darkness. The rich people are trying to eat you, better protect your armpits. Mommy, pick up your telephone and accept the charges. I'll see you next thirsty Thursday when I collect your garbage. They unfamiliar, but they still present respect regardless. Never starving for attention, never begged for pardons. I check your references, they all said that you're extra harmless. I'll straight up fucking sun you, then I'll catch some bargains. I might be your plug, it depends on where your heart is. You might be my plug, it depends on where your farm is. I take a smart dog with sauerkraut and parmesan. You can find me trying to make party until the stars are gone. First time caller, trying to holler at Martians. I might be serving cauliflower at the farmer's market. Rest in peace to all the energy outside of the margin. And leave a candle in the window, that's for Michael Larson.
Responsive, but my sports towards the wattage, and I'm sleeping now. Wow. Yeah, the settlers laugh. You won't be laughing when your covered wagons crash. You won't be laughing when the buses drag your brother's flags to rags. You won't be laughing when your front lawn's spangled with epitaphs. Won't be laughing. Then I'll hang my boots to rest when I'm impressed. So I triple knot 'em and forgot 'em. This origami dream is beautiful, but man, those wings will never leave the ground without a feather and a lottery ticket. Now settle down. All I ever wanted was to pick up on the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick up on the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick up on the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick up on the day, put the pieces back together my way. With a pulse, shimmy cross the center bowl. And at that time in gold, divvy crumbs for the better souls. When 7 deadly stains, they here to blame the crystal con conscience. The results are low life, counting on one hand what he's accomplished. Okay. Link me to activism chain, activate street sweep, plug deteriorating Xenobit Pendragon. I hawk sports course for the morbid spreading of mad alley gossip. Singing your Lincoln Lord Cabin and Charlie Chaplin waddle. I could zigzag and zig 'em again, but a badge gleam sparkled in my brick wall windows. Another thick installment of One Night in Gotham without the wretched. Houston, we have a problem. Attached to the festive batch of city goblins who split holiday freak on a box cut cinema high road bellow. Head grips, watch red bricks turn yellow. Sorta similar to most backbones at Camp Icarus. Raw big crowds congregating, get pampered for bickering. Life's not a bitch, life is a beautiful woman. You only call her a bitch cause she won't let you get that pussy. Maybe she didn't feel y'all shared any similar interests. Or maybe you're just an asshole who couldn't sweet talk the princess. Kiss the speaker wire, Peter pacifism pegging threshold. Stomach full of halo kibbles. Wingspan cast black upon visuals. Hit a duck hunt, ticker tape vision and pick apart the pixels. I got a friend of polar nature and it's all peace. When I seek similar stars but can't sit at the same feast. Metal captain, this cat is asking if I've seen his bitter lost passions. Told him yeah, but only when I pedaled past him. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, put the pieces back together my way. Shackle me, not clean logic procreation. I did invent the wheel in a previous generation. While the 666ers lassos keep angels roped in the basement. I locate modern halos and pass them out to the pavement. Y'all catch a 30-second flash frame. Dirty cooperative med platoon, bloom head trip split fantastic. Fathom the slicing of major league low life with anti-hero earthworm mentality. Godzilla, I pace my game for 0-hour completion. See a Cretan, still a Cretan, even speaking altered moniker. Never get nightmare lost in the monitor. I hope the door opens so you can stagger through. Then set berserker bread cookies in after you. It's gutter, and I spell it with the G I stole from Get the Fuck Up. Noise crunched on the wretched refuse of my teaming dumb luck. Still I promise. Tempest brain still bleeding homage. See the freak sucked out the wattage while 3 bears invade the cottage. And I can't sleep now. Yeah, the police are laughing. You won't be laughing when your covered wagons crash. You won't be laughing when you're hosted by the ghost of Christmas past. You won't be laughing when your blow up dolls got a headache and won't give up the ass. I lay my kicks to rest when I'm impressed, so I staple gun them to my feet. This origami dream is beautiful. Pull the tail, watch the wings flap, but you really can't do a thing with that. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, swallow up the pieces, spit them at your species. Beats to the city of lost barnacles and leeches. Nightlight got me when the daylight met the evening. Nightlight, daylight, 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 nightlight. I'm pretty sure I got a pulse. Plus, we shimmy across the center mold and her nightlight engulfed. Just let me keep the crumbs. 7 deadly stains that hit a blame to crystal conscience. The results of deadbeat trying to make $1 off a bomb thread. Link me to activism chain. Activate wild style Pluto orbit. Set a course, then push the button. I'll swallow spores born by the laws of a morbid glut. Alley goss. I can spot a duck battalion by the Charlie Chaplin waddle. Zigzag and sig 'em again before the bacon pull the badge out for the lash out. Another thick installment of One Night in Gotham. Like, then we have a problem. They're buffing the trains the same day the graffiti writers bomb them. Split holiday breaks on a box cut cinema high road bellow. Head grips, watch red bricks turn yellow. I'm trying to meet the wizard, but a tailgating tin man holding a oil can won't let a hermit crab break in his new shell toes. Life's not a bitch. Life is a biatch who keeps the villagers circling the marketplace out searching for the G-spot. Maybe she didn't feel y'all shared any similar interests. Or maybe you're just an asshole. Maybe I'm just an asshole. Kiss the speaker wire. Sammy swashbuckler pegging threshold. Stomach full of diner food. Wingspan cast black upon view. Here to help release the rabid hounds and pick apart your mood. I got this friend of polar nature, and it's all deep when I seek similar stars, but can't sit at the same beat. Metal captain, this cat is asking if I seen his middle lost passions. Told him yeah, gave him one last smoke and smashed him. All I ever wanted was to pick up what the day. Swallow up the pieces, spit them at your species. Reach to the city of lost particles and leeches. Nightlight got me when the daylight met the evening. Nightlight day, light 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 day.
I like drawing pigeons. People tend to feed them off a bit of me. The way it's rare to see them individually considered. There's always like a million eating cigarettes and ketchup. I take a lot of pictures. I've been cropping out the extras. I've been studying the independent measurements and metrics. The postures and the body types, the patterns on the feathers, like some ritualistic tattoo dating back to their ancestors, while the babonet come dipped in precious amethyst and emeralds. It's a pity about the stigmas, how the cooties overshadow any beauty that enrich us. A white dove symbolizes peace and pacifism. A white dove is a pigeon. You motherfuckers is bigots, yo. 3 toes forward, 1 toe ain't. 1 a.m. sketch your muscles on a plump little frame. Plus I love your pretty orange eyes and dumb little brain. I'll add an nimbus to atone for how we sullied the name. Yeah.
Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yup.
Bone wallet, coffee, keys later. I'm headed for the beyond. I'ma need a ceasefire.
Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yup.
Lighter, keys, coffee, wallet, phone. The whole street is lava, the beyond is not a go. I've seen this one Da Vinci exhibit in which they reconstructed dozens of machines he invented, from diagrams in his codex open and beautifully scanned. Marvels of engineering broke up by Vitruvian man. Margin exploding with the future like it grew from his hand. Plus every annotation backwards told me who is this man. I bet his brain projected images of orbiting equations that would later become warships or attempts at aviation, or some irrigation system steering water different places he can picture and commit to paper from a grip of angles. Honestly, it's pretty overwhelming. Contraption after contraption that had us holy helling. Later in the afterglow, grab a tablet, have a go. I might invent some vehicle, a diving suit or catapulter. Fast forward to the morning, I had caught 1,000 tags and drew a half a pigeon poorly away.
Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yup.
Phone, wallet, coffee, keys, lighter. I'm headed for the beyond. I'ma need a ceasefire.
Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yup.
Lighter, keys, coffee, wallet, bone. The whole street is lava, the beyond is not a go. Feeling like it could be the root of future submissions. It'd be cool to draw 1,000 and lay out a book of sketches. He said, how many you got? I said, like 6 or 7. What? He said, 1,000 is a lot. I said, that's why it's gotta be an actual 1,000 on the dot. I hit him with that 1,000 and make up for what they not. Once you mix that many bodies, it becomes about the flock. He told me if you do it, it's a cruise to manufacture. I took it as a challenge, but regretted it soon after. See, the point was always celebrate the individual vessel. That I pitched the package deal at all is pretty disrespectful. Plus 1,000 is a lot. Sometimes I get excited before really sizing up the job. I think I drew like one more on a red eye and a queens. I ain't even make a dozen. I've been eyeing other things. Peace, peace, peace. I'm on that. Keep the light meter guessing. The dreaded French exit for the sightseeing lensman. Boulder in a seesaw, T-3, 2-piece, y'all. Master of the sea in the heavens. I'm Pinoy, traffic beeping and a key in my penance. Even the wind in the willow, ask what's the frequency, Kenneth? Tune in. How's my driving? Drivers start dialing. I drive like a man who dies trying. Here's salt of the earth, all seers. Read palm through times 3 Walgreens readers. Drawstring eaters. No staff to memo. No caps to flag. You in the black echo. See if it says hello back. If it says hello first, hit him with the Cheshire cat. Same circle to a checkered flag. If people keen to murder for a level map. Beef market buzzing by what used to be McDonald's. The currency is crystalline, deconstructed elantras. Anonymous warning shots to the modern attention shoppers. The stopping defensive honors, the belly flopping piranhas. Money, get to the shopper money. On your way, adopt a puppy. I'm on that proper dummy. It's getting Tonka trucky. Yup. You on that curfew. I'm on that late night. You on that church pew.
I'm on that Bauhaus. I'm on that brutalist. I'm on that OG. You on that new to this. I'm on that matador. I'm on that bullfight. You on that bullshit. I'm on that dirt bike. I'm on that 12 o'clock. You on that road rash. You on that credit line. I'm on that cold cash. You made the stock crash. I took that stock up. You on that pitfall. I'm on that good luck.
I'm on that Mobius. I'm on that minor threat. I'm on that fine piece. You on that fine meth. I'm on that insects trilling. Dandelion stem in his fist with the head missing. Into the mess willing.
When I was 17, I was on that doomsday. Hiding from the outside. Buried in that loose leaf. You was on that loose lips. I was on that ruthless. You was on that useless. I was on that truth, bitch.
You was on that glue trap. I was on that booze mix. I was on that blueprint. You was on that group thing. You was on that hoodwink. I was on that blue chip. Honey and a goose down. Chewing on a toothpick. I was on that Ooh Child. I was on that noodle brick. I was on that Brooklyn bound. Hooks around a Notre Dame. You was on that 2-bit. I was on that 2 towers. I was on that Deuce Crew. I was on that Who's House. I could do this all night. Outside of your own lackeys. You was common as a table for one in the Lonesome Valley. The mean mugging seems tough until a real someone come and decorate your gate with a pelt that means something to ya. Local time, sudden death over time. Sold this 10-foot pole is full to ride the poltergeist cold. I'm on that party crash. You on that guard the gate. I'm on that garlic mash.
I'm on that Bauhaus. I'm on that brutalist. I'm on that OG. You on that new to this. I'm on that matador. I'm on that bullfight. You on that bullshit. I'm on that dirt bike. I'm on that 12 o'clock. You on that road rash. You on that credit line. I'm on that cold cash. You made the stock crash. I took that stock up. You on that pitfall. I'm on that good luck.
I'm on that Bauhaus. I'm on that brutalist. I'm on that OG. You on that new to this. I'm on that matador. I'm on that bullfight. You on that bullshit. I'm on that dirt bike. I'm on that 12 o'clock. You on that road rash. You on that credit line. I'm on that cold cash. You made the stock crash. I took that stock up. You on that pitfall. I'm on that good luck. Is anybody even out there? I'm like out there in that truth reading, that new ether, that do you read me? You don't read me, I'm barely a thing. Staring off, too scared to
Do you read me, Gamma Ray?
And I play drums on the wheel with a feeling out of touch or outgunned in the field. Drums on the wheel. Bomb sights and blackouts and fog lights and gas clouds. Jockey through vacuums. None of our flaps down, it's shocking. Shot off's one small part of some squadron that ain't once chosen to abort shit, and we've honed in on our problem. Non-stop till he stopped to see what kind of quadrant he got lost in. Do you read me that option when y'all's options are exhausted? Have been dropped off in this mosh pit instead of locked in one orbit. Knock, knock, pull back of this cockpit is my coffin. Lost levels, I'm doomed to repeat. New dance, cool, do you read me? It evolves beyond the yonder mantra. Once none picking my transponder. Once what macabre, y'all plan to conjure. Been handed back to y'all unresponsive. 10 hut and I'm in sync. Phone home, but just ring a ring. Asteroids that leave marks and black holes that eat stars. Green cheese and GPS beat with detours. Fuel gauge around E Street. My beacons are all blinked out. I might slink up in a junk heap. You can't read in or pin down.
Gamma Ray, come in!
And I play drums on the wheel with a feeling out of touch or outgunned in the field. Drums on the wheel. And I play drums on the wheel with a feeling out of touch or outgunned in the field. Drums on the wheel. I come out, investigate the exodus. I can find the energy to fetch you something that the skin and beverages. I will not be connecting or checking messages. You'll know I made it when it's raining. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Reese gets a gold star. Sophistry gets no cigar. Homies get to chauffeur the only rapper with no car. Sorry, Mike. Ford Exploder motor sounding outraged. Pedal foot a carving knife through a blind mouse tail. Me a call shoddy forever in all conditions. Recline it way back to take the pressure off the stitches. They gave me 90 oxys, of which 0 were of interest. Chewing shrooms at waterfront and coveralls from the Olympics. Limping, I like to help the younger rippers clip up. A little hype to reignite the nimbus when they hiccup. How's your weekend? Is a house on a beach with a view and tea for two? Round here the beach is a fountain, the view is tweaker soup. Zoom lens, Jesus, I'm used to the heat wave and immune to the urine cooked in every meter of pavement. Scrolling credits of a dehydrated DNA. 10 p.m. PSA, I forgot to eat today. Come out, investigator, exodus. I can find the energy to fetch you something that the skin and beverages. I will not be connecting or checking messages. You'll know I made it when it's raining. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Suitcase squat, 2 boxes of cat litter. Then bop to my 8 o'clock at a vacant lot by the river. I'm here to see a friend jump off a bridge because his friend did. To us, that's what a friend is. What a terrible question. I'm sorry about your friendships. We were done by 11 and ghost. Shout to the callers who got the FD to check if he's toast. He's not, we had disgusting coffee after. Forgot to grab a snack. There's always other flags to capture when you activate a traveling act. Set a flash up at the rapture in a jacket that says staff on the back. Not a stringer, just familiar with some people who crash like it's an actual feature of being at peace with their craft. Look, stop leaving needles at the courts. Leave more free boards. Peel around the puddles that could peel the paint. Feeling faint, ain't seeing straight. I forgot to eat today. Come out, investigator, exodus. I can find the energy to fetch you something that the skin and beverages. I will not be connecting or checking messages. You'll know I made it when it's raining. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. I have one brain cell. All it do is hum bad brains and document it whether sleigh bells raise hell. Triple dog dares get thrown around with no discretion. If you getting kinda froggy, come and trip the motion sensor, yeah. Perfect foul energy, every degree of D up. My quickie mark receipt is tall enough to ride the teacups. The stuntman, I'll get perfect 10s, 11 if you hit the pole. Bonus for the sticks and stones, the kid ain't fixing shit in post. Only church can consecrate the Jersey barrier, a worthy adversary for any commercial carrier. Granted, I'm all landing gear, post stop and propped up. Coat rack spotting cars, wanderlust, proper fucked. We're doing what we can't consider in a frame we're left with. Waves of desperate people lighting fires and waving melee weapons. Dog in the trash at the pizza place. That's a good idea, dog. I forgot to eat today.
Alright, what can I get shut up for you? Can I get a number 1?
Loves red meat, extra pickles, extra cheese, extra sauce and accidental extra lemon pepper wings. Decorating patties at the fixins bar on bended knee and telling people he invented ketchup on everything. Artificial char lines, orange chicken, large fries, large milkshake, not the boys to the yard kind. More the boys to the drive-through car line. Add a pie, give yourself to the dark side. Add a shot, add a bacon and croissant. Add a hot and flaky Danish coffee cake, a cake pop. Poppin' jalapeno poppers en route to fillet a cod. Side of popcorn, shrimp, oh God, make it stop. Double, triple Texas sang a steakinator waffle sticks. Crispy ranch and activated maple allegro taco twists. Panko crusted flaming gator, honey, mango, lava ribs. Make that shit a combo and do not forget the condom. I was at the drive-thru, playing hooky from a wild goose. Losing minutes in the time loop. I had planned a slide through. Seen the signage in a side view. Had to slip into the flight suit. At the drive-thru, at the drive-thru. Perusing the entirety of side two. At the drive-thru, at the drive-thru. Must have been 100 high noons. Before the cord was even cut, he motioned towards a meatball sup. Before they got him home, he asked to stop at Sloppy Joe's. Soda shaman Shirley first to supersize the holy grail. Booted from the build your own as Mochi broke the yogurt scale. Bogus, gutter running Julius in protest. I've been good to go since you said no to would you like it toasted. You know it's free and radically upgrade the vessel, right? That at your detriment, some might need some attention type. It's like saying the best invention ain't the pretzel bite. It isn't helpful, just a lens into an empty life. Tonight on Table Talk, we go beyond the peri-peri spice. Through 11 secret herbs, parsley, sage, rosemary thyme. Very Cajun-aided pasta, chimney dipper toast. Zesty melted melon, cheddar, chocolate blizzard, schnitzel bowls. Lemon butter, buffalo conniption, guava brisket cones. Pull up to the window, please. Bleed the sacrificial goat. I was at the drive-thru, playing hooky from the wild goose. Losing minutes in the time loop. I had planned a slide through. Seen the signage in a side view. Had to slip into the flight suit. At the drive-thru, at the drive-thru. Perusing the entirety of side two. At the drive-thru, at the drive-thru. Headed in an overtime times 2.
Just barbecue, please. Alright. And that's everything, correct? Oh, that's it, man. Alright. You're gonna be looking at 57.59 as the first window. Awesome. Thanks, man. You got it.